Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're digging into the NFL's new overtime rules.
Yeah, a pretty hot topic.
We're working off some fictional debate text, let's call it pasted text, and basically trying to figure out, what are the arguments? What does it mean for the game?
Exactly. It's more than just rules. It's about fairness, drama. The whole experience, really.
Okay, so let's jump in. The big push seems like came from those situations, remember Buffalo, where a team just didn't even get the ball in OT.
Right, that divisional game was probably the tipping point for a lot of people.
These two guys know each other. Unbelievable. This is just unfathomable. The Bills had won this game. It was over. Josh Allen with a perfect postseason.
And this new rule, it guarantees both teams get a possession. It's about fairness, isn't it?
Fundamentally, yes. The idea that a coin toss could effectively end your season, well, it felt wrong.
And the source mentioned a fan poll, something like 72% support.
Yeah, 72%. That's pretty significant backing from the fans. They clearly wanted something different. Seems that idea of equal opportunity really resonates.
But, okay, there's always a but. The debate text brings up the other side tradition, and maybe losing that, sudden death excitement.
That's the counter argument, definitely. That immediate knockout punch, it was dramatic, no question.
And the worry some have is, will coaches now just play for a tie sometimes?
It's a possibility, right? Especially late season. If a tie gets you into the playoffs, the calculation changes completely compared to sudden death. Less immediate thrill, maybe more strategy.
And ties, they're still possible under these rules. Our source text reminds us of that, which, I don't know, can feel a bit flat.
It can, yeah. It's not a perfect fix for guaranteeing a winner, but then there's the 10-minute limit too.
Right, the time cap. Player safety is part of that, isn't it? Especially with Thursday games.
Exactly. You can't just have guys playing endless overtime on short rest. So that 10-minute clock is also a big piece of this puzzle. Practical limits.
The text we looked at also kind of briefly touched on other ideas, like shorter OT or shootouts like hockey or soccer.
Yeah, those come up. Shorter OT might just mean more ties, maybe. In shootouts. Well, that changes football pretty drastically, doesn't it? Makes it less of a team game at the very end.
Okay, this is interesting, though, how it changes coaching strategy. The source hints at maybe seeing more teams go for two after a TD late in the game.
Oh, absolutely. Why risk overtime if you can win it right there?
Yeah.
Especially if you feel good about your short yardage play.
Like that Eagles tush-push play we keep seeing, could that become even more popular?
Could be, or just generally more aggressive fourth down calls. Knowing you likely get the ball back in OT might make coaches bolder. Or like we said, if a tie helps you, maybe more conservative in overtime itself. Just get a field goal, play defense, take the tie. Depends on the stakes.
It's interesting, the text points out the NFL's changed these OT rules, 6 times in 74?
Yeah, 6 times. It shows this isn't easy, right? They've been tweaking this for decades, trying to find that sweet spot between fair and exciting.
It's an ongoing debate, clearly.
Constantly evolving, balancing fairness, drama, game length, player safety. It's tough.
So let's do that what-if thing the source suggests. Imagine Josh Allen does get the ball back under these new rules. Maybe Buffalo wins that game.
Maybe they do.
Yeah?
Or maybe the defense still gets a stop. Or Mahomes works his magic anyway.
Right. Does guaranteeing the possession actually change the outcome or just add more plays?
That's the million-dollar question we'll see answered on the field, isn't it?
So wrapping this up, our deep dive based on this pace and text debate, it really highlights that core tension, fairness, equal opportunity, versus that raw, sudden death drama.
Precisely. One guarantees a chance, the other guaranteed immediate finality. Different flavors of excitement, maybe.
And we'll see how it plays out, I guess.
Yeah, the season will tell us a lot.
So for everyone listening, here's something to chew on. How does this change your viewing experience? Does knowing both teams get a shot make those close games feel more satisfying? Or do you worry it might lead to, more strategic, maybe less heart-pounding finishes? Something to think about next time OT rolls around.